Alright guys and girls, welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? I'm laughing because you guys are going to find this one funny. Yeah, buddy. Alright, today, right here on the side of me, I got a 2006 Toyota Corolla. Customer's complaint, does not crank. Does not start. Cranks, but does not start. So, guys, you got to listen to this story coming up. Right here on Astral Auto Repairs. This channel is a member of the Astral Stars, which means we have a zero-tolerance policy against the harassment of others. Anybody who violates that policy will be banned. For further information, please visit www.theastralstars.com. Alright guys, here it is. Car wouldn't start. The customer called a mechanic, they came by, checked it out, said for some reason your fuse keeps blowing. Alright, now the funny part is the car, they changed the fuse, the car drove for about a week, and then bam, same thing, over and over again. So they determined it was the fuel pump. So they changed the fuel pump. They changed the fuel pump, put it in, everything was good for a week, bam, blew the fuse again. Alright, so we about to, the reason why I'm saying something's funny, because you got to see what I saw inside the car, but we're going to see that in a minute. Alright, let's go verify the complaint and check this car out. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, I got the keys now. Before I was going to start it, I looked on the side. Yeah, buddy. You know that's a bad sign when you see and this thing looks like it had a lot of in it. He really laughed. Oh, God. I know you guys, I can't believe Tim is sitting there laughing on an electrical problem. Alright, guys, let's check this out. Yeah, I ain't finished yet. Let's Alright, we got nothing. Also, let's look in the back seat. Let's look in the back seat, guys. Watch, look at this. Yeah, buddy. They did. At least it was easy to do the fuel pump. I guess they did the fuel pump, and they was like, this thing ain't still starting. I ain't even putting the seat back. Just throw it in the back seat. Oh God. Oh man. Alright guys. First of all, let's go up there and the fuse that they kept changing. Let's go check that out. Alright? We'll be right back. Alright guys, the first thing we'll do is hook up our power probe. Or if you got a test light, definitely get you a power probe. Much better. Alright. Hey, this thing ain't even on. Alright, now let's check out what we got here. We have there's an EFI relay. What fuse is they talking about? Oh, this is in you. Alright, a 15 amp. The EFI 2. Wait a minute. And there's an EFI right here. A 20 amp. Let's check those out. Wait a minute. Guys, the 20 amp fuse is gone. What the? Why is that missing? Alright, and here's the 15. I gotta cut the key. Wait a minute. I ain't got nothing over there. Now, guys, hold on. Let me cut the key on for a minute. Oh. How the heck did that lock? Alright, got the key in the on position. minute look like I got nothing. Wait a minute here, guys. Huh, there's the one they kept changing. The 15 amp fuse. Alright, what we're gonna do now is let's pull up a wiring diagram, and we gotta see where this fuse where it's getting this power, because I mean EFI, unless, wait a minute, let me try something here. Let's see if it cuts on just for a few seconds after I put the key in the on position. Okay, try the other one.
Did I get nothing?
Let me try to.
Oh, okay.
Huh, I got nothing. But we got a fuse missing here. Let's go get us a 20 amp fuse and stick in here and see where those going over there. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, this is a complicated little system. Alright, we got this 20 amp fuse that powers up the EFI relay. The EFI relay powers up that 15 amp fuse. Also, it powers up another relay going back to the fuel pump. I guess that's why that ain't working, because the fuse ain't there. Now, this relay right here, I mean this fuse, so you correct me one more time on camera, and there's going to be a problem. Okay, Sevi?
Yeah.
Don't make me call you your other nickname.
No.
all right, guys. So this fuse also, when it's activated, it powers up. It goes to the. Let me see if I remember this right. The mass airflow, the VSV solenoid, the O2 sensor, and was there something else, Sevi?
The computer.
The computer. That's right. Yeah, buddy. See, it's good to have two minds on it.
Oh, now you want me to speak up.
All right. So, guys, this is where it gets complicated, because now we have to go and check around and check at these components and check the wiring, because it seems like something might be touching, but sometimes, and that sucks, guys. So, being up here by these two solenoids, it's like this was moved. Right, this was supposed to.
So let me ask you this. So it's not a good idea right now to replace those fuses, right? Might as well find the problem first and then put the fuse in.
Exactly, because you're just going to keep blowing it.
Okay.
And okay. This wiring looks pretty good. I mean, it's dry. I mean, what can happen up here? Now it goes to the upstream O2 sensor, which is right back there.
Maybe you're over there.
Huh?
Maybe it should be over there.
Okay. Here's the wire. Here's the O2 right here. Can you see that harness? You know,
Touch something.
you know what, guys? You know what? Hold on. You know what? Guys, let me take this cover, because the wire harness is going up here, and this cover is in my way, and I can't see nothing. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got two 10mm nuts in here. So I'm going to take those out. And pick this cover up.
What's this stuff on the ground?
Bunch of oil.
I was talking about the oil. What's all the fuzzy stuff?
There's our harness right there, and it's covered with oil. Let me get a light. There it is right there. It's covered with, what is this? So, why is this pulled tight or something? You know what? I gotta get this on. Yeah, I know. I gotta get this harness out of the way, right? It is out of the way. Wait a minute, guys. Look at all this oil. What is this. This thing was crimped up under this bracket right there. There's a lot of oil right there. Oh man, this thing is definitely dry rotted. Can you see anything good?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Oh guys, look at the wiring right here. It is bent up and it looks like what the heck is this? Was it, you know what guys, let me get some carburetor cleaner or something and spray and clean this up. Because it sure looks like the bracket was going into there and touching. So, what the heck? Is those two wires? No, they don't like they're touching. They are kind of stuck together. Those two wires right there. Alright guys, let me get something. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I cleaned it up a little bit. I don't see nothing. Man, these wires are so dry and what is that? Is that a ground right there? Like a shielded ground? I see a little wiring coming out of there.
Oh, yes.
Huh. I don't know if that's the shielding around the wire or that's actually the black wire frayed and was touching up against that. You know what? Let's tell you what guys, this looks like a shielded. I don't think it was shielded. Why would it be shielded? You know guys, let's get us a fuse and put in here and a 15 amp fuse. And I got that away from the bracket. Let's see if it blows and see if this vehicle can start. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, I got 2 new fuses. A 20. This one go into there. And then a 15. Let's see if this pops anything. You know what? Okay. Let's I'm gonna put the key in the on position. See if that fuse. Look at that guys. Unbelievable. Let's you know what? Let's try to start this up. Holy cow. Alright, what we're gonna have to do guys is we gotta fix that wiring over there. We're gonna let it run for a little while to make sure everything is good. And then we'll be right back. Alright guys, we've been having this thing running for about, I don't know, about a half hour at minimum. And so far it's been good. I've been looking back at these wires again. And what is that right there? Dang it, this thing is hot. You know that's protective sheathing right there. So that's supposed to be like that. And it's not going into the black wire, which is hot. And everything else looks if I can spread this wire apart a little bit more. Hold on, what is it there? What is that right there? That's just covering. No, you know what guys, that don't look bad. Let's pull up some, since it's been running so long, let's see if any codes has set into it. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, let's pull the codes and see what we got here. If anything, before I came inside, the check engine light is not on. So, but you could have a pending. 6. Okay. Let's go to diagnosis, control unit. Let's go for the engine. Okay. Alright, let's try some trouble codes. Ah, look at this. Alright, PO 101. We got a pending code for the mass airflow sensor. And remember, one of those wires, the black wire, goes to the mass airflow sensor. That's the positive wire to the mass airflow sensor. So if we got a short that's going on inside this mass airflow sensor, it will blow that fuse. So you know what, guys? Let's this mass airflow sensor has 2 signals. Let's grab our, well, I gotta show you when I say it, the Autel, whatever. Let's graph that sensor while it's still running. Cause let's see, if we go to live data, yeah. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay. It's island at 800, which is good. Mass airflow sensor, there we go. Now, anything above 3, matter of fact, let's go here. Let's go to this one. Alright. Right now it's reading pretty good. And if you can see the number 3 down there. So it's reading pretty good, but you see that pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't they just have it so you can adjust that or something? Alright. So we're reading it what the computer's reading. What we're gonna do, guys, is let's graph right at the sensor to see what it's actually reading. Because this is not showing, there's 2 readings it's supposed to be getting. This only showing me 1. So let's graph it at the sensor itself. Alright? We'll be right back. Alright, guys, here we go. The Autel AL 539, yeah, 40B. We're gonna graph the mass airflow sensor. Alright, but before we do that, guys, I get to show off my little probe kit. This thing is cool, guys. These things are sharp. So what we're gonna do here, we're going to take the negative, hook it up to negative on the battery, the positive, we can get it to unwrap here. Dang it, should have had this all prepared. Oops, woof, man. So let's open this up. What color you want to use, Sivy? Red. Alright, let's close that up. Put this down to the side. And what I like about these guys, you're gonna love these little, look at these little testers, right? It's got a little point in there, and that's all I have to do. Look how sharp that needle is. So that's all I have to do is to hook up to the wire, and like I'm sticking your arm, I'm giving you the vaccine. Put it on like that. Alright, so we get that connected. Let's cut our Autel on. And we're going to go down to multimeter. And we're going to go down to AC voltage. That one's DC voltage. You want to go down to AC voltage. Whoops.
You said.
I know. What the heck? Alright. So now we got 2 wires here that we got to check 2 signals. And the wiring diagram said we're going to be checking the green and the yellow with black. So, now check out how I hook this up, guys. I take the green one, I hook it up just like that, hook it into that little groove right there. Then I just take the needle and stick it down in there, and it holds. And there's our signal now. pretty much I don't pay attention to the line. What I go down here is to minimum and maximum, and look at that. And so far, that signal looks pretty good. I see a few dropouts, but that's not really a problem. So now what I'm gonna do is unhook this. Let's go over to the yellow with black. Okay. No. Okay. Alright, let's do that one. Alright. Wait a minute, why is that way up at the top? That's close to 280. That's really high. Now remember, guy, our max is 3. So that's kind of high. That's really close on that limit. And you remember the other one, the 3 was down there, so right now we're close to. I'm gonna let this run for a minute. I want to see if it hits past that 3 mark at any time. But that's really close. You know, I'm leaning towards this mass airflow. Well, as you can see, it does have a pending code for the mass airflow, and now I see why. Now, that thing is close. You know, they should have had it that when it hits a max, it stays at that max that it's always been. Let me see. Oh, look at it. You saw it, guys? Look at it. You saw that?
Yeah. Then you turn it.
Make sure I'm connected. Did you catch that? What it did?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. I'll clear it up again. Guys, I'm definitely we got a bad mass airflow, and that's what's causing that fuse to keep blowing, because it is wired into that fuse. I want to switch back to the other one, the green wire. See, now that signal's good. And both of them should be about the same. You know, I think what we're seeing on the computer when we're doing the data stream on it, I think we're seeing an average between the two. We got this one at 1, the other one at 3, so they were averaging about 2. I think that's what we're seeing. That's exactly what that's seeing. But now that we're graphing it separately wires, we can definitely see that we got a issue with this one over here. Oh, we're done. We know it's definitely that. Especially if we got a code for it. Alright guys, I'm going to talk to the customer. That's it. Very easy mass airflow sensor to change. So it wasn't nothing to do with the wiring on the O2 sensor, which I thought at first. Kind of crummy wiring, oil and all, but that was good. We definitely got a problem with the mass airflow. Alright, we'll be right back.